House music. What is house music? Those people in the studio want to give me 5 minutes to explain house music. 5 minutes, shit. It even took God 7 days to make the heaven and earth. You don't explain house music. You won't explain house music. You can't explain house music. You live house music. You sweat house music. You cry house music. You die house music. You smile. That's house music. 5 minutes. You've got 5 minutes. You got a lifetime to listen, to feel. That's house music. House music. What is house music? A collection of sound with a bassy rhythm. A bassy rhythm that penetrates the soul from our past life made whole. Coming from the motherland, Africa. Fusion of soul, jazz, reggae, gospel, swing, rhythm, hip-hop. Without forgiving the pain, without forgiving the tears. So I want you to check this out as one, my brothers and sisters. Rise up and shout, because that is house music. Let it flow through your veins. Let it talk to your mind. Let it talk to your body. Let it talk to your soul. Let it make you whole. Deep inside, it will lift you up when you're feeling down. It will make you cry, take you on a ride. It will make you frown. It will lift you up. It will lift you out. It will let you fly. Repression breeds aggression, breeds secession, breeds expression. Expression is the essence of our mission. Can I get a witness, miss? House music is a survivor, a soul messenger, a hate suppressor, a truth processor. Can I get a witness? From the motherland, from the shores of Miami to the shores of LA, from the streets of Chicago to the streets of New York, and so on. Our sound is still alive and strong, and so on, and so on, and so on. The sound of our ancestors did carry on, and so on, and so on, and so on. Did still and will carry on, and so on, and so on, and so on. Because the music is our speaking soul, and house is beautiful. I said, house is beautiful, my brothers and sisters. House is beautiful.
Chad, what's going on, baby? Welcome back to Wall Street Sessions. You got the OGs, the original pilots, back today. I'm here with my boy Jev. It's also good to be back. I miss you guys. I don't think Jev hasn't been on the New York. He's been in London lately. But Jev, how you doing, my brother?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing great, guys. We unfortunately we have some sad news. We're gonna kick it off with the sad news before we can make it up with some good news and get some pips. But the sad news today, unfortunately, guys, is we had to do it. But today is Jev's last stream on the 2G's channel. Who knows? Maybe in the future we might still have him on as a guest every now and again. But it is his last session here with me as a New York co-pilot. Before guys want to jump the gun or anything like that, it's not that there's any bad blood. It's not like Jev.
It was my choice.
Kicked him out. Yeah, Jev has been here. He's grown as a trader. He's grown himself, and it's time for him to go start his own thing, to start his own streams, to start his own stuff, and grow as a trader even more. So again, he'll still be in the office with us. He'll be there. But we wish him nothing but the best. We hope to see him kill it. But as you say, this is Jev's last one on the channel with us. So we're going to make the most of it. But as we say, guys, there's always that time for change. And again, as you say, there's no bad blood between the family. It's I think, time for Jev, as we say, to level up and grow even more himself as a trader. And grow his brand. So again, as you say, unfortunately, all good things come to an end. But as we say, we wish him nothing but the best, Jev.
No, thank you, Geeks. It really means a lot. For those of you guys who don't know as well, it actually took me like 2 months to actually talk to Chris about it. And I'm not sure if Chris did mention this, but when I spoke to him about it was literally to make sure if it is okay, because obviously I am my own human being. But I didn't want to feel like I'm stepping on any toes and stuff like that since I am still in the office. But then it goes back to this thing of this is one channel. We can't reach the entire South Africa. And it's different for everyone. Everyone should see different things. So yeah, it's just a matter of expanding for all of us.
Yeah, so Jev's going to have a whole channel where he can do full-heartedly talk about all the theories, conspiracy theories, market makers, and try to get banned every single day. But as we say, guys, all good things come to an end, and it's just going to be the start of Jev's new journey. So as we say, we will see him around. We might even have him on as a guest every now and again. He is still in the office.
Who knows?
Us.
You guys might even become guests on my stream.
There we go, guys. we spoke about this even on Top Trader. And we need more streamers in South Africa. We do. So Jev doing it, going to start filling that gap as well. And we talk about it, guys. It's not that we're competition for each other. End of the day, there's 1.4, 1.5 million people in PE alone. And we only have normally 200 and something on a stream. So there's more than enough to go around for everyone. So again, very, very excited for Jev on his new journey. And from the 2G's family and the Peach Nation, we're going to wish him all the best. So hopefully today we can finish off with some pips here today. But other than that, guys, I think it's time we get into it. It's been a while, but don't worry, we've already got the rust off. We're going. Congrats on 9K subs. Hey, Ryan, appreciate it, man. Yeah, we're on the road to 10K at the moment. Let's start talking here, Chad. So on the Forex side, fundamentals, we had the CAD CPI coming out hot. They actually anticipated a drop and they had an increase. So we saw that come out across the board for the CPI for the CAD. So CAD dollar looking strong. USD, you got composite now basically also coming out higher. And then we got consumer confidence coming out, which they actually expect to come out lower now at 4 o'clock. So we're going to keep an eye on for that. And then Richmond Manufacturing Index, again, also a bit of a lower outcome there, but nothing too crazy. So we just navigate that for us today. Then starting off with the DXY, I said to you guys this morning, we actually were looking for a more bullish outlook. Purely, again, just seeing that opposite time to trade on a Monday morning. Now start pulling back. Again, we spoke about this on a weekly time frame. You'll see it's a lot more bullish anyway. Your 4 hour just failing to make lower lows already was our sign over there. And then trading, breaking that high above the weekly pivot, holding nicely. We want to see that move back to the top. So already going to start looking good here for the dollar. But again, we have traded to the weekly pivot and the EQ. So this is already now the kind of the crucial point for the dollar this session. So we're going to see what happens here. If we start seeing nice support moves and start turning bullish, we can go very much bullish for the rest of the week. And if we start breaking, reversing, yeah, very much a nice bearish move. So this is kind of the POR, very interesting area. With NASDAQ, we are kind of saying this right here, guys. So on the 4 hour, we got this key area, little rejection zone. But you guys will wonder what this little line over here is. That's kind of the bottom of it. That is the previous weekly low. So why is that important, guys? If we cannot get past that level, so we are at the daily pivot and we're rejecting off this zone. If we fail and continue not to get above here, this is going to go bearish, and this is going to be a long week for NAS. And again, fundamentally, we always talk about backing that up. NASDAQ losing 500 billion in the last 3 days. Nvidia, sorry, not NASDAQ, Nvidia losing it. So if we cannot get past this, and when I'm not saying we're going completely bearish, guys, this has just been bullish for such a long time. We can have a pullback till even, yeah, and you're still bullish until we get over here. We can maybe start talking things. But again, I'm going to be looking for the shorts here today on NASDAQ if we fail at this level and cannot get above here. Very, very simple. Then going over to US 30. US 30 almost ahead of the times, broken down the whole move. We spoke about this with the weekly resistance this morning. Now trading back down. We're holding this level, the break back below, holding the pivot. Honestly, again, what I'd like to see is that bearish move coming. We want to see it start following, dollar getting its footing back again, and now start moving back and retracing the massive move US 30 had yesterday. So we can definitely keep an eye out for that. But again, going to be looking for the sells here on US 30 today. Any type of pullback to this zone and a nice retest with rejection, the sells are on for us. If it doesn't, we can still look for that little break above the EQ. Maybe we get a retest. That EQ going to be lining up perfectly with the 200, and then a nice continuation from there. So a few areas that we can look to scale in on the moves here today. And then finally with gold. Gold, unfortunately, as I said to the guys, we wanted the break over here this morning. A good thing we didn't get it. Traded all the way back up. Now we've come right back down, showing us that rejection. So as I said to the guys this morning, we are more bearish. That was your sweep over there. Now coming back down, the break underneath, that's confirmed it for us. Now we're just testing those levels, and again, turning bearish. So anything for me, guys, if we can get a nice break underneath these lows, you can see here, Asia lows held this whole day, just equal lows, close above, close above, close above, close above, close above. We can get a nice break below. We're going to look for that nice push of volume. And if you know S1 to S2, very, very simple game here today. So all just a case of if we can get in. And then for the last time, guys, Jev, what's your analysis for today, brother?
Okay, so let's get into it. Starting off, funny enough, I didn't look at currencies entire week. It's my first time opening the chart now. But looking at DXY, you can see price actually did reject this level nice over here, so nice little fake out. Initially, I would have wanted to go bullish once price gets to this S1 at this demand zone, but we can see price did kind of form this double bottom. My only concern here on DXY is the fact that Asian low is untested, so that's definitely on the table for us potentially. Then over here we have a supply zone, so I do expect price to tap into this level over here. So here's the supply, and then we have another supply zone all the way on top, but that's quite a far distance up. Let me just refine this a bit. Just give me 1 second quickly, guys. Market is a bit choppy all the way up here, but initially what I'll do is I'll just mark out this entire zone like this, and then have that fair value gap in that level as well above the weekly open. So initially what I want to see now on DXY is price trade all the way up into this level, displace, retrace, and then basically continue towards the downside. And then once we either get into this demand zone over here at the Asian lows, either wait for that reaction or see price take out that double bottom to tap into this level over here and then basically rise. So it all depends. If price taps into the supply zone on DXY over here, I will be bearish in the dollar. That will mean I will be looking for buys on EU. So EU, we can see over here demand zone, and we also, this is actually a fair value gap. Let me just mark it out. Fair value gap to demand zone, also the daily S1, and also slightly above it, it's quite a It's about 8 pips away, quite a distance, but that is something that I would definitely consider, as long as that 4 hour will do something like this, potentially close and then close above the weekly pivot. So initially on EU, I want to see price continue all the way to the downside into this zone, displace, retrace, and then basically continue towards the upside. But however, if DXY decides to just fall all the way from here and go to these demand zones, then we have to look at the structure on EU, and we can see lower lows have been made. And then literally, let me just double check where the supply would be. So more or less around this area would be our supply zone, and we could potentially look for shorts. So right over here. So that could be the point we could then look for shorts. Shorts at the Asian lows in correlation with DXY, and then on GU, very similar. I can only start looking for longs on this pair, so price that mitigate at this area, and then we have this. Sorry guys, like I said, I haven't checked out my charts this week. I've been under synthetics. But initially, this zone over here, we could have reaction, daily pivot, and the weekly pivot, and the untested demand zone, and also slightly above it, that institutional point of 1.26750. So this is also something we could potentially get on GU. And I can't look for any shorts over here as yet, unless price actually does close below this level and then have retracement all the way up back towards these levels up here, to then continue this trend towards the downside. So here's the next supply zone for that reaction at the Asian highs. Gold is still stuck within that range for me. Let me just double check here on the 4 hour. Okay, so price that tap into that supply, so potentially we could see that reaction. But also, before I can start looking for further sells on gold, I have to see a reaction all the way back up here before looking for potential sells. So that's EU, GU, gold. Let's look at Nasdaq. Nasdaq forming those lows. I want to ask you, Keeks, this Nasdaq thing is obviously because of Nvidia. Whatever happening there now?
So that's a lot of guys are wondering why, for example, everything was going bearish or bullish yesterday, and Nasdaq went massively bearish, and that was because of that sell-off in Nvidia.
Okay, so for myself here, looking at this zone over here, we have that massive imbalance, so price could easily go full that point. I don't trust these. I don't trust this. This isn't even a triple bottom, like a quadruple bottom. So I don't trust this level over here, but we'll keep an eye on Nasdaq and see if we can get it. I also don't want to sell it purely based off the move, because like once again, this could just be a retracement as well, to continue going bullish. So let's look at DXY, not DXY, USD. So price that break above towards the upside, that means I am bearish on the week. We can see price rejecting the R1. Let's look to the 15-minute. My only concern here as well is looking at the structure break over here. Then we have this demand zone over here. So initially, I want to see price spike down into this demand zone and then push up. Alternatively, I'll have to first see this demand zone fail, meaning seeing price do something like this. Either we have price tap the zone and continue towards the upside, or price then has to break through this level and then retrace before continuing to the downside. But yeah, that is me.
There we go, guys. So that is it. Getting ready for markets to open. Let's see what happens, guys. Very, very nice ones for me. Honestly, as I said, USD, NASDAQ, the two key ones, very, very beautiful. As I said, NASDAQ, we get a nice rejection there. Sells are on. USD, we start breaking under here. Sells are on. So definitely want to keep your eyes on these, keep locked and loaded. And gold at the same time, as I said, there's that retest. Want to see that staying bearish as well. So going to be an interesting one going into this session. DXY, as you said, already at the EQ above it. If this can hold, we can see that DXY moving bullish. Keep in mind though, fundamentally we do have news literally that came out there at 3, and then we got the news coming out at 4. So after our 15-minute shuffle basically. Keegs, miss you. Hope you're doing well, bro. Nah, I missed the chat as well, brother. Appreciate the messages. But doing good, bro. Doing good. Nice music in the background, gents. Hey, you know, we always got the vibes there in New York.
Also, just want to say thank you to everyone for the messages. Don't think that I'm just sitting here ignoring it. There is a lot. But thank you to everyone. It really means a lot.
Jeff left his mark here with the Peach Nation, guys.
It was good. We had some really good times, funny times.
But
Now-
also, guys, hold on. Before we forget about that, Jeff will still be on the 24-hour stream with us. He will be there for that one. As I said, Jeff will still do things
we
with
have
us
to
in the
represent
future.
Asian session.
Jeff will finally be getting his Asia session. So, again, as you said, it's not that there's anything wrong. It's just him taking his next step. But as I said, we will be doing things still in the future. So, first one will be the 24-hour stream, the 11th of July, if I'm correct. And he will be for that one on the channel with
definitely.
us.
Yeah, Michaela already knows. I told her the day the 24 hours are not mentioned. I told her I don't know when yet, but when the time comes, just be like, it's fine, babe. You can go. You know, I'll make sure that she has everything she needs, so that I don't have to stress while I'm at the office. And then the battery guy. Yes, I'll also be splitting my streams into two, so London and New York. However, if we hit target in London, we won't overtrade New York. We won't be streaming New York. So whenever targets are hit, we won't continue streaming that day. If there's no session in the no setup in the morning, we'll check for the afternoon. But yeah, whenever target is hit, we're not gonna sit around and be induced.
Yeah, good risk management.
Yeah.
Afternoon, Jess. Glad to have you back here. Jeff, you're going to miss you, bud. Hey, shot, Kyle. We've got 8 minutes till market open, guys. Let's see what happens. Asia session. Dylan Savage with the donor. Thank you for all your service, Jeff. All the
Dylan.
best.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Even though this seems dead, guys. I don't know where the other one is.
I actually saw ones the other day. I'm gonna just buy them. Only concern is I don't trust him either because they look so pop, man.
Yeah.
I don't know, guys. I'm gonna miss you guys. I'm gonna miss you guys just as much. It's kind of scary, but like so it's scary, but I also heard something this morning while I was in the shower. So I always listen to some motivational things, and someone said the greatest things lie on the other side of fear.
100%, bro. It's another thing I always say is people, you gotta get comfortable being uncomfortable.
Exactly.
And when you get comfortable, that's just time things need to be changed up. Jeff, where are you gonna be streaming?
It will be on YouTube. So actually, now that I'm also here, and nothing against Inver and what he's doing. Inver, I think I showed you this money tick. Remember that thing?
Yeah.
So also when I spoke to Chris about this is also like when I asked Chris for advice, also how do I go about this? And Chris said one thing to me: it's very hard to build a company that's growing within a company that's growing. So money tick is something where we were going to charge for the streams, and the reason we were going to charge for the streams because we don't want any trolls there, and also the information that's shared is obviously kept within the community. But here's the thing, I've done it for 2 months and I haven't seen a cent, which I'm not saying it's all about the money, but like it goes back to that thing of like it has to be like a two-way street. I can't be the only one predicting and things are only promised to me. And yeah, man, that's also why I'm going to do it for free on YouTube, because the thing is, we want to also initially empower people. If people want to learn, obviously that's where we have our mentorship program. But for free trades, free information, questions and so forth, we're doing this for the public so that we can still provide that service for you guys.
Ismail, I personally, bro, FNB. I literally only bank with FNB and I've never had any issues. Capitec is, there's say crap, bro. dog shit. Keegan, how much of the impact do you expect the news events to have on the charts? Nothing really, bro. Nothing really. I think Thursday we were talking about is the first major news events. You got GDP and unemployment claims, that type of stuff coming out, pending home sales. So Thursday, I think we'll really get some stuff. New home sales, not really. So Thursday markets will come alive, and Friday, nothing really. And then obviously next week Friday is NFP, if I'm correct. Next week Friday is NFP again. Feels like it was yesterday, but yeah. So literally today, tomorrow will, in my eyes, be very, very quiet.
Andre, hi Jeff, known you for 1 month now, and for the service, what my stream be called?
The
Closing
closure.
bell. So the name has already been there. It's actually going to be called Market Wars because literally it's one versus the other. So yeah, war for these stocks.
Market was. Capitec is Home Affairs 2.0.
Guys, I want to ask this question. What is it about people who use Capitec when they go withdraw money? They don't see, it's like they have tunnel vision. They only see one ATM, even if there's ATMs next to them that's open. Are they really like that cheap? They don't want to pay that 3 rand
Yeah.
banking fee.
Nah, bro. Yeah. Brother Keen, brother Jeff, nice to see you again, brother. Hey, Dorito, good to see you, my man.
Cool. Once again, thanks for this weekend, man. Thank you for sorting me out. Not this weekend, yesterday. You really saved me.
Oh, I thought Akko was. Yeah, I was gonna be like, huh?
Oh no, so I'm a bit dumb, you know. So Uncle actually fixed my Discord for me, and he's actually gonna give me a one-on-one on how to use Discord.
This is how you do this. Nah, bro, but to be fair, Discord, if you don't know what you're doing, Discord gets flippin' confusing.
Yeah. Like I'm there asking myself, like, didn't I just remove you? But you're still here. And it's like, yes, see. Live centrical. That's funny.
Should some news come out now? 2 minutes till market open. Bum, 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 bum. Two minutes left, ready to fight. Ay.
So Soil, I'm just gonna be streaming on my own. Still continue with everything I'm doing now. It will just be more on federal markets, more focused on building federal markets. So nothing's changing. I'm just not gonna be on stream with Keegan and Chris anymore.
Let's go. I'm sorry, Capitec. I was expecting my pair from account, but problem after problem. I'm gonna go to Vault Funder, get FNB.
Like the mini deposits, withdrawals, best to withdraw FNB. Capitec is that account that you have that when you need to sort someone out and they use Capitec. That's the only reason I have Capitec. If you guys think Capitec sucks, name, try their business accounts. Yo. Yeah, that's a headache. You can't even save a beneficiary on there.
Oh, really?
You can't save a beneficiary.
Thinking about starting a trading podcast. What do you guys think? Go for it, brother.
Yeah, definitely go for it.
If that's what you want to do, go for it, bro. And markets are open, guys. Round, I don't know what, but fight. What's it, round 4, I think. So USD gone bearish. Nasdaq bearish. There we go, guys. So let's see. Bum, bum, bum.
Um, so now you mentioned it's a nice card. So when I started making money with my trading and so forth, like the black card, you get so excited with that. You get like Discovery Bank. I got and because also I want to start the bank.
Yeah.
I got so intrigued with like how bank cards looked, so I opened bank accounts everywhere. And then month incomes, and you're like, how am I paying like 1,000 rand in banking charges? But that's because like you have so many bank accounts.
Yeah.
That's when I realized doesn't matter how the card looks. If you can tap and improve, I don't care if you have a black card.
All right. I must say, guys, so there's your rejection NASDAQ. USD, the break underneath. So that's really nicely over there. And gold also. So I must say, guys, still the sell's looking very, very good here today. We're going to see what happens here. Gold at the S1. NASDAQ rejecting that zone underneath the daily pivot now. And US 30 fighting over here, also at the daily pivot. So going to be an interesting one on what happens here. I think if this can break underneath, we are on the money here. Otherwise, this thing's going to turn around, guys. The minimum 5 trading days of Vault Funder. If you're done in less than that, can you trade Zipman to finish the minimum days? Yes, you can. You can do that. Black card brings the pressure. Yeah, it's all about what's the word?
I was sold on this idea by traders on Instagram. Oh, black card and whatever, until I got a black card, and it's like, it's not that special. I think you also mentioned it, eh?
Yeah,
also
honestly, it's not. Like for me, I mean, I've got 3 black cards. My only thing is, guys, I always say to guys, like, I want the metal card. So if you guys know, like with FNB, you get it from Private Wealth. And yeah, that's all I want to get. But I mean, you can be Private Wealth and still not have it. It's actually an extra you pay for. So it comes along later as well. But yeah, that's all I want, just the metal card. Alright, DXY basically at 105, 300 at the key level. So we're going to see what happens over here now. USD, what will USD reach if we keep going bearish? 39.12. If we keep going bearish, it can. The whole thing is, this is literally like the make or break for USD right now. Literally the make or break for it. If it holds this pivot, this thing's going to take off like a rocket ship. Otherwise, if this thing fails, then honestly, yeah, 39.12 could be. My first area would be this, yeah, 39 to 225-ish. But that's literally all about how it holds. If this thing goes bullish, yeah, this thing's taking off, bro. Then this is a case of, if that holds, taking the highs, you going back up to 39,800. So it's literally just a case of what happens here now. But on the higher time frames, yeah, the sales look better for me. Everything else starting off, so yeah, the sales definitely look a bit better. But again, now we're playing that game of everything going bearish at the same time, which I don't like. USD bearish, NASDAQ bearish, gold bearish, DXY kind of bearish. After you get the metal card, just switch back to a normal account. Hey G's, when buying an account on VF, do you only accept crypto payments? I did submit an online request today. No, there's bank transfers, everything. You don't have to do crypto. That's just up to you. What's the criteria for private wealth? Asking for my neighbor. There's a bit of a criteria for it.
Yeah, I think you can check on the app.
Yeah.
On the app, you can see what your annual income should be. Nazim, welcome, my brother. The battery guy, I've been trading with XM for a few months now. Made two withdrawals. Make two big withdrawals. Now all of a sudden your account manager calls to check in. I saw a meme. I think it's from a series called The Office, where the guy like has like a straight face, like an annoyed face, and it basically says your account manager when you use 0.01 lot size. Liam, if your VF account gets a hard breach for inactivity, it's possible to get it reactivated? No. No, it's not. The thing is, think about it this way. Even though you're buying the account, it's your account. Still see it like this, like you are working. Like, this is my perception of prop firms. It's like an online hedge fund which you work for. You get those funds that they allocate you with it. Now here's my thing. If you are working for me, for instance, and I give you funds and you don't do your job, I'm gonna take the money back, for instance. That's the way I see it. So if there's no setup, for instance, at least place a 0.01 lot size, open and close it so it counts the trading day, so you don't reach that inactivity. That's my only advice.
Oh, it's an easy way to do it.
Clay's Biz, do you think Vault Funder will still be around in the next 5 years? Based on the developments that's been happening, definitely. Definitely.
Wow, I don't know why they wouldn't.
Yeah. I'll say this. I feel like Vault Funder is one of the most slept on prop firms. I'm not just saying that because we're promoting it, but like, okay.
True.
Okay, I do understand we're in the office, so if there's a problem, we can obviously like tell Chris, yo Chris, like, don't like these conditions and so forth. But the fact that also what other prop firm directors / owners actually are live with the people who trade and so forth, that really there for me is a game changer, because now if you have any problems, like you can come on stream, you can ask Chris, whereas with other prop firms you have to go through this whole process of people.
Yeah, you're steady pushing. Yeah, Andre, that's why I said if this thing held this, bro, this thing's taking off like a rocket. I already told you guys. Yeah, no, I just missed it, bro. Quentin Forster, Namibia. What?
Now I must say something. Wait, what?
This guy's like Quentin Forster, Namibia. Okay.
I have no idea who that is.
All right, brother.
But the battery guy, when I also first heard of Volt the first time, I was like, who is this company, you know? But then the first time I withdrew from them, and the fact I got money in 2 hours, that's when I was like, nah, this is a cool company.
Are you looking for buys in US City? Yeah, just keep in mind, guys, it's still early days. Remember, 15-minute market shuffle. We've spoken about this how many times?
Yo, 500,000 volt thunder.
Yeah.
Shoo. That's insane.
I used to use Volt because they had markers for NASA, and you see there was some issue and they had to close for a bit. What was that about? Yo, bro, I never even knew about that.
Yeah,
I know they got the
also-
marker. I don't know about them ever closing.
Yeah, I also never heard them closing.
Where's Shaq? Shaq's probably at home.
Playbuzz, my man, there's a saying that goes, if you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand. All you have to do now is execute and make that goal you have a reality. Literally. Because it definitely is possible. Brother man, yeah, it's on the other side of the imaginary fear. It's just false evidence appearing real.
What are you on about, bro?
Oh no, I said was it? Playbuzz.
Yeah.
He wants to acquire a few of 2 mil accounts over the next year and two, and then the goal will become to make 5% bi-weekly on the funding. So I said like it's possible, just obviously make it a reality. If you can see it in your mind, you can see it in your hand. So brother man says he can see it. It's the other side of his imaginary fear. DC, my man, yo, haven't seen your name in a very long time. We're actually playing a mix, TC, but you a DJ. I think we might need some music for our stream. Also, Keeks and Chris, if you guys need some playlist copyright, speak to TC. I'm sure he can hook you guys up. He sent me quite a few mixes, very good. And TC, if you do have any new mixes, please forward them, my friend. Please forward them. I would really appreciate it.
Okay, well, look at that.
Yeah, man, DJs on the radio as well, if I'm not mistaken.
What radio?
ATC, what radio station was that you were that you were on? If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure you were on a radio station. If I'm not mistaken.
Guys, the playlist is the Good Life Deep House Mix 2024.
Prince, I love the fact that you guys recognize God in all of these things. That's what keeps me glued to the channel. That's great, man. And in the end, I always mention this. Like, we can do it right now, a quick test. We can all agree that we live in the physical world where we can see, taste, touch, hear, smell, and see. But we can also agree that we live in an invisible world, for instance. Have you ever experienced something where you're standing alone in a room in your house and something falls by itself? What was the cause of that? Cause and effect. So by now that we also realize that there's an invisible nature that we also live in, how can we deny the existence of God? I feel like just by looking at things that way, yeah, you can't be an atheist. You guys know I used to be an atheist.
You?
Yeah.
Hi, Jeff.
Yeah. I used to be an atheist. Since it happened in 2017.
Yeah.
And it basically, I had this whole journey and this whole scuffle with God until, what actually happened? What actually happened? Oh, yes, yes, yes. It was my drug abuse. And then when I realized one time when I thought I was dying, and I realized I need God, and that's the day I've come to realize that we can't do everything by ourselves, and the ego will try and convince you so much that there is no God, but that is the worst mindset we can have.
Yeah, bro.
So Kyle, actually, that's actually why I also got a tattoo on my hand of the third eye, because it's constantly a reminder. So a lot of people see it as, for instance, like the all-seeing eye, but I see it as my mind's eye and what I've been through, and like it's the thing that keeps me. It always reminds me why I shouldn't go down that path, basically. Left, yo, bro, that cylindrical. Bro, I was on cocaine and choof, took crack cocaine. South African playing rugby in Georgia.
I guess he plays rugby in Georgia.
Yeah. I was unfunded, but I'm back on live account. On a live account, I think Keegan is funded and personal funds, ne?
Yeah. But I'm predominantly just trading my personal funds at the moment. I've said to you guys, I've been enjoying it, bro. The personal capital.
Personal capital.
That's the secret to life, I tell ya. Alright guys, this I want to see what's going to happen here at the EQ, but the sales are looking juicy on US30. Nasdaq being the one trying to make a pullback today. Gold selling off. DXY, we want to see that buys. So yeah, I really want to see the sells here. I think for us at the moment, the best thing we can look for is once you've broken this level, we can look for maybe a test here. That's why I've set the alert there. I want to see it bounce off a bit and then either get a break, or if it runs, we want to see it basically break, retest, and then continuation.
Claysbus, I'm a bit confused. Is there an AFK rule on VF if I don't trade a certain period? There is an inactivity rule. Or maybe that's a typo, but what's an AFK rule? And someone also said something earlier. Can't remember what it was. Sorry, I meant to get back to you on that, but Keegan was busy talking and my mind works overtime. I have some tabs open in my brain. But yeah, you said basically I'm stream Fortnite. No.
Hey,
I would rather hit a stop. I would rather hit a stop on stream than be killed on stream.
I just picture Jeff streaming Fortnite. Oh, that'll be classic, bro. That's something I pay good money for, bro. Jeff streaming Fortnite.
Yo, I've been getting destroyed. Dream cars. I would say the current state of my life, dream car, a Shitty, or Moto 5, or a Moda 5. And then once the money comes, the M2 or GT3 RS. I would go with that.
So I can't argue the GT3 RS.
Yeah.
Can't argue that one. 30 days, broski. Keys, but according to the test trade, we're looking for a buy there, or have I got it wrong? Andre, as I mentioned to the guys, yeah, I mentioned to the guys earlier, we're looking for what basically happened yesterday, but the opposite now. Obviously, it's hard to just give the answer away when I'm talking about why I'm saying that, but yeah, basically what happened yesterday, but the opposite. It could still happen, but obviously then that would just give us the entry criteria. So remember, once it's there, it's an entry criteria. Reason being because there's two things that could happen here now. I'm a scalper. I need some advice. I've been getting okay rest lately. 3 out of 5. Words on my stop loss is only 20 points in USD, and I've been told it's way too tight. Well, personally, bro, I have a 30-point stop on USD. 20 is quite a bit small. I mean, let's just say you were in a trade now. You take a short, for example. There you had the break. 20 pips, like right now, if you look how tight this market is, like that's not even till the top of the candle. Like you would have already, be hitting a 1-to-1 in this candle in like a few minutes. Again, I'm not saying it's wrong, but it is a very, very tight stop loss on these type of pairs.
Liberator, this is not the silver bullet. Yeah, Keegan doesn't trade ICT.
Do you guys believe in the fib? Yes.
Kaden, we blue, Jeff. Where are you blue? What are you in? I know I'm blue. I'm in four blues, 4 pairs.
You're in 4 trades at the moment in different pairs.
Yeah, all of them profit.
Justice. You obviously didn't take it now.
Not this morning. So I lost. I took like a little hit.
Yeah.
So now I was just making that back, and then basically the account will add on another. So based off the balance from yesterday, add another 500% potentially.
Okay.
Yeah, this is other pair I was looking at. That thing moved over 2,400 pips in a week. Yeah.
Blue Jev. Now keep in mind there is some news coming out now though, guys, eh? So in 6 minutes basically we got some news coming out.
Nice, Kaden. Discipline. So, okay, let me ask you something. You done for the day? Obviously, that's a conscious choice you've made. Now, obviously, you have a choice to trade again if you want to, but you're disciplined. So, I'm gonna ask you something. Deep inside, do you have an urge to trade? I'm genuinely asking so that I can prove the point of FOMO and discipline. Hey Ed, well, you're in the group, so you'll see tonight when section 3 drops of the new course how I basically perceive it there.
Jev dropping the goods, the synthetics goods.
So far there's 170 pages of information that I've created, and we're like halfway there.
Bro, I must say, there must be a big market for synthetics traders because, like, if you had to do courses, what I'll say this is because there's not a lot of guys that do it.
Yeah.
There really isn't.
There's a definitely a huge market for it. Not a lot of people who know how they work. Like, for instance, like I said with the Rev, 2021 making $21 billion, not even paying out more than $500,000. They made $21 billion profit, and they only paid out 213 or 230 million dollars profits. So literally like 20 billion clean just off synthetics. That's apart from the other pairs, and
that's crazy, bro. That is crazy.
I spoke to some of what's his name again? Can't remember his name, but one of the guys who worked there. And I asked him because there was a point when I basically had like a kind of like a white label. And the whole idea was to basically have synthetics, and he said like you can try and copy, but you can't, like, because they have so much money, they literally have a team of developers who've developed this code for this, so it can't be copied.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Okay. So you went over your initial target. Okay, that's good then. Okay, I feel like in a case like that, you know that you've made the money. You've gone over your target. So okay.
Bum, 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 bum.
Yeah, Jared. That's also what attracted me to it. V75, the fact that you trade 0.01 lot size and then you made like $1,000 in like 2 hours. That's when and also that's where it humbled me, which Liv Syndical said there. That it's so quick, especially if you don't understand the rules on certain pairs like crash and boom. It goes through your stop loss. Even though you place a stop, it goes through your stop loss. But yeah, you must just manage your risk and you must get used to certain things basically.
Yeah, so Andre, that's what I was talking about this year, bro.
Still nothing my side. GU EU standing still. Jared, you caught V75 and you held for 32 days. Yes, that's insane. Yo. Dorian, yes, Pharaoh is still active for Vault Thunder. 35% off. Brother man, what you said there, your fingers are like press. So there's a saying that says, if you sit in your hands, you'll make a lot more money.
Alright, remember guys, we got some news coming out now. Alright, so keep in mind we got consumer confidence coming out. What did it come out as, guys? Let's see here. Okay, manufacturing index lower and consumer confidence. Yeah, a little bit higher than what they expected, but yeah. USD beauty, yeah, like I just said, USD, big thing. Remember, I said to you guys, if that held, rocket. If it didn't, the USD is going to the dirt. Okay. Our boys got a massage later. See you in tomorrow.
All good, Ed. All good.
See you
Enjoy.
tomorrow, brother. Okay, we're gonna see with Naz, guys. Naz, I want to see if we're gonna get you at the EQ on Naz. US 30, we're gonna become interesting very, very shortly.
Ridwan, at the moment, I have to finish up with my commitments with our members. So I have to finish recording our course. It's taking me much longer than I expected. And also, I'm waiting for my stream layout. So it might be tomorrow. But I would say latest Friday we'll kick it off, and then or Monday. But either way, if everything is fixed, we'll still stream. I'm gonna stream weekends too. So since the market's open 24/7 on synthetics, I'll also be streaming on Saturdays and Sundays. But
You're
obviously,
gonna be streaming synthetics.
yeah, as well. And then because we can trade on weekends, obviously it won't be that long of a session. It will be more of like analysis, get in, get out, and then update later on. But yeah, I've quite a few plans. I want to spoil everything right now. But yeah, like and subscribe. Brother man, yes, USDT is, but not, it hasn't tapped the zone as yet. So I would actually want to see some more movement on the 1 minute, some more structure being formed, and then only from there confirm. Bevan, that's on synthetics. It's been like that for many years now.
No, that's synthetics, Bevan. It's not normal markets.
Yeah.
Not forex.
The only markets open on weekends now are synthetics and crypto. Kaylin, so I just had to put it on hold for now with other commitments. So there's still there's still cash that needs to be spent on the car. But right now, at the moment, I personally feel like I need to sort out my, how can I put it, my trading basically, my setup, baby, and so forth. Once that is sorted out, then I'll focus on the car. Because right now at the moment, the PC obviously brings me an income. I can trade from it. If my wife isn't sorted out and my baby isn't sorted out, it's gonna miss with my psychology. So to me, right now at the moment, I had to wait a bit. But it should be, I'll say maximum a month. So end of July, it should be. Jared, not really, because some weekends is when I've made the most money on synthetics. Because for instance, you must think about it this way. If you study my methodology, fake move end of the week, a lot of people get trapped on a Friday. What happens then is, and I don't mean to say this in a bad way, but especially I've seen this from the South African market, and this is how I started taking advantage of it. Weekends, people start drinking, they show off and so forth. They get trapped in the wrong side of the market, and they always show off. So usually when they start showing off and not in profit yet, I go analyze that chart, and I can really see when they're gonna get trapped. So once they get trapped, I know that they're gonna add positions before blowing their accounts, and as they add positions, in the wrong direction, I basically take advantage of that going in the right direction, if that makes sense. But yeah, Chris used to say it. He used to say it. I live on the charts, and to be honest,
The man does, guys.
I've calmed down now. Now that I'm at the office, but before this, like I used to, one daily, I'm gonna drop it there in the chat, and then you can just follow that link. And the thing also with it, Jared, there's no fundamentals that affect it. So it's purely price action. It's you versus the other traders. And as you know, most of them be losing. So
let's see. Weekends can become profitable. Disappointed about Nas. Yeah. Honestly, Nas isn't over yet. I want to see what it does at the EQ when it closes. US 30 still going bearish. Gold bearish. DXY bullish. That's the thing. Nas, I'm not backing it yet, guys. Remember, Nas had massive reasons to fall off, and that's because of Nvidia. Because of Nvidia is why Nasdaq was doing this. Nvidia is not that anymore, like for now, and that's why you're getting this. So I don't see any other reason Nasdaq can be getting held up when gold or US30 are taking shots. So I'd even take a sell off this right now. I just want to see how this closes, because that's that liquidity sweep. I just want to see it, guys. If we took a sell off there now, I just want to see 30 pips. You literally can aim back for Asia highs. Yeah. Wouldn't be a bad trade. Nvidia rebounding today, Keegs. CNBC said nah, and check a video on Trading View. Are they coming back, bro? Okay. Then it would make sense if they're doing that.
But looking at this Nvidia stock, it just looks like a pullback. It could definitely still continue going up.
Well, that's the thing we always said. Like, it's just a pullback. Like, you have to have a pullback, bro.
Yeah.
Stop flipping the charts and trade. All right, Tuj, you tell me, what must I trade, brother? You tell me.
Give us a signal.
Give us a signal.
Please fund our accounts too.
You told me what I must trade, brother. Because apparently I mustn't flip through charts to look at charts. I must blindly just choose something and click buy or sell. Just let me know what must I click on and what must I buy or sell. Hey, these guys, stop flipping the charts. Yeah. What must I not look at the charts? Hey, these guys. Like, you think they'd at least have like 1 or 2 brain cells.
Yeah.
There's that US30 sell-off. Andre, so you see there, brother, that's where we would have wanted that retest. So, unfortunately, yeah, not playing along, bro. We wouldn't have got the entry yet today. New York special always has to be that one guy. Reeks, bro, always that one guy. We are gonna look though to buy it up around this zone though, guys. So this, because if we just have this one momentum, if we can see DXY start folding off around the support level, you see we also have the S1. We can look for that support level to start coming in. So otherwise, this thing needs to start turning around there or back at the pivot, but that's where we're going to look at with the US30. NASDAQ, obviously, we know why that's going there. So all fair and well. We're looking at the 4 hour. We take it from the candle that started it. Yeah, so look at that. So it's gonna fight back a little bit there now. I see nice that you knew before experience, I guess. Yeah, a little bit of experience in it, brother. So even though it's a testing strategy, we don't need to unforeseen take the knocks. If we can already foresee it, we don't need to test something.
Steve Mura used to say, if you can't see it in hindsight, you won't be able to see it in foresight.
There you go. But as you say, guys, remember markets we said are going to be a bit choppy until Thursday. So nothing on the charts for you yet, Jeff?
Nothing. So EU's at my zone, but DXY isn't playing along.
Okay. What do you want DXY to be bearish?
Yeah, I want to see a little flip towards the weekly and daily pivot before they continue pushing up.
Right. I was going to say again, Andre, to answer your question though, what we could see though is still something like this. So that break underneath, finally come back, have the retest on the bar and continue back up. So we can still get that because on the 4 hour you'll see it will just line up like that. So there's your pullbacks. As I remember I showed you, if we look here on the 4 hour, this is now your pullback zone. So there is your fib over there. So even if we do this, let's just take where the 61 is. Let's mark this out. Oh yeah, I don't want a full line. Let's just mark this out for you guys so you can see what we're talking about. So that's your 61 on the 15, and that's where we're fighting right now. So like I said, if we don't reject and have that break below, we can see the sell come in. But if we do hold support, get back above and have a retest like that, I'll look to go long. Because then you know what this level is, yeah, and that's our flip zone. So you're having a replay of this over here.
Chad, is there anyone here from Kenya?
Kenya.
Yeah, anyone here from Kenya? What's happening with your government?
What's happening with Kenya?
I see there's armed guards surrounding the parliament building.
Oh damn. Kenya, what's cutting? Dope tune in the background. Hey.
Bossman CEO, what do you mean? What's happening?
Guys, I'm going to take a long on this. We want to see something, yeah. So you got your 30 pip, yeah, that's tight. Oh my word. 30 pip, and you literally can even run it all the way to thingy. Well, there's your 1 to 2 already. But we're going to test the stretcher, guys.
All good, Bossman. I understand. Let me see.
Okay. So the reason we're taking this one now, guys, is we're taking on the close. We want to see a reversal. So on the 15, we can see that holding. This is that flip zone we're talking about. We got the 61 behind it, and we are looking at that pullback to the EQ. So two things are going to happen. We're either going to hit that EQ and flip around, and we are going to be killed here very, very fast. Or this is going to break through and be that reversal play back all the way up, which we're going to see. But again, DXY for us needs to start pulling back as well. So a bit more on the ballsy and aggressive side with this trade, but we're going to see if we get this one right. So we'll see what happens here, Chad. Because this can be an easy 1 to 2. There's that retest now, guys. Easy TB, that keys are more or less in the same trade, but I am at break even ready on my strat. Beautiful, champ, beautiful. So we're going to see what happens here, guys. I say this EQ is going to be the make or break. If we can get past it, we are golden. Then we can literally see this thing run. We can get back to this. We can even target Asia lows. But already a nice 1 to 2 will be beautiful. Come on, Chad. Let's bring it home on the first one. Where's Tuaj? What was his name? Tuji. The moody Tuji. Where's our brother? He wanted a trade. Tutu. Hey, Tutu. Stop flipping charts. It's tough out here, guys. It's the Wild West. Got it in the same trade, Keegs. Awesome. Let's see how this thing's gonna run. Because yeah, we either want to see this thing or it's going to reject it, guys. If it doesn't, we golden. On this 5's close, guys, if we haven't done anything, I'm going to go break even. I said very, very aggressive trade, but you can go break even on it. We haven't gone break even yet though, guys. Just hold on. Come on, close like that. That's going to be beautiful. Just close like that. Ooh. Alright, Chad. Go break even. That 5 closed just underneath. So, very, very aggressive, guys. But we're going to manage it after what it's doing with that EQ there. Alright, so we break even here, guys. Just let's hope see this thing run. Are you going to stream every day? Neil, are you asking me or Jeff? Because, yeah, we stream every day.
If you're asking me, yeah.
Jeff even said he's
but
streaming on the weekends.
but obviously, it all depends as well. If I don't stream, I'll let you guys know in case like I have to take care of a client or things like that. Because I have to remember also they are my priority. But the goal is to plan everything around that, you know.
Nah, this trade's looking good, yeah, guys. We're gonna be served a bangy on the first day back. A nice little 1 to 2. Good trade, mate. I appreciate it, brother. Oh, come on, Chad. So it's a nice little TP here, guys.
Do you guys know what will push price to the upside? Do you know what will make TP hit? If you drop some peaches there in the chat.
You know what, guys? Hold on.
That's definitely going to bring some volume.
Just for, because James' last one, yeah. We're going to get a nice little TP. We got a good one, yeah, Chad. We got the OG coming out. The OG making a return. You disappear for like 4 days, come back and mute does the opposite. Peter, kill mute and push in the dot. Oh, guys. Don't forget to leave a like, yo. Hey. It's fine, guys. We break even, yeah, so stop sending me. What is DXY doing though? Is DXY actually going bullish? Ooh, it is, Chad. It is. Oh, damn.
But iBack is going to drop. iBack is going to drop.
What's Nasdaq doing? Ooh, Nasdaq's also holding the EQ there, guys. Oh, it's putting up a fight now. Bro, Leonard, shot my man. It's good to be back, guys. We hold Chad. Oh, was it news that came out, or what was that? Oh, yes, is that 5 minutes hit us, bro? I'm still in Chad, but damn, was there something that came out now? 425. No.
London, I'm bullish on EU, but waiting for a pattern to actually get in there. There's nothing I see as yet.
I'm still in Chad. Okay, wait. I'm out, Chad. I'm out. Still waiting for the sneaker. We did it, bro. We did it on the London stream. I don't know where you disappeared to, brother man. We really need to. Why did it happen again somewhere else? At least for NYSC. Oh. That's classy, bro. Oh my word. And I love how now Nasdaq's going bullish. What was the name of the tune? It's the Coop, bro. The Coop. Alright. Oh. That was funny though. That was good, guys. I had a good laugh there though. Oh. It's a break even, guys. Really not the end of the world. End of the day, that
Still
was
a W in my book.
Bro, that was a 1 to 2. So end of the day, guys, if you were doing a 1 to 1, that was a TP. But we went for the 1 to 2. Yeah, there's your 1 to 1. Bang, right there. But again, break even. We wanted the 1 to 2. Want that positive RR. So even taking the break even, I'm cool with that. The Coop, yeah, Coop at COUP. End of the day, guys, no top wick on this thing. This thing just immediately dropped down. So end of the day, it can still turn flip and go bullish again. But obviously, could have just taken us out quickly. Gold having a massive ooh. Gold taking some shots. DXY looking to pump a little here now. Yo, gold taking some shots over there. Nasdaq also actually fighting a bit. Yeah, there's that one, the 15 it is. 5 minutes, still trying to get itself together there.
Well, Terry, yeah. Yo, I've been drinking the beer on this channel. I thought this is the first time you see I'm drinking beer. No, it's not beer. I don't drink beer. Ayo, it's so disgusting.
Small W for me, Keeks. Thanks. Anytime, bro. Hopefully it could have been a bigger W, but we'll get it again. Yo, I just gotta pee that quickly, bro. Jim, I'll put it on your screen quickly, brother.
All good. Can I ask a favor when you go? Please ask multi-charges. Thank you. Okay. Can I ask a favor? This might be settings. He can be like that older younger brother I have. So I'm also looking for longs here on thingy USDT. So lowest made change of character, and then we have the volume BBL over here. New strategy of mine, BBL method, BBL concepts. You guys think we're joking about this BBL concepts? You know how tired I am from carrying this load? Just a quick update here on thingy DXY. So price tapped into that internal demand over here, and then we broke through that level, so I expect price to reverse from here on DXY, but if it continues pushing further, then it will be a no-no. So let's see. So also, yeah, what I mentioned, I think Lyndon asked me if I had price potentially close above this, then I would have considered the longs on EU if we had something like this potentially, but nothing.
All right. But I think that might be it, bro.
Yeah. So before we go, guys, I'm just gonna monitor this level here. I do have a buy limit, so to give you guys perspective on that, on the 1 minute. So if you go on the 1 minute chart, this lowest low, the swing low, you'll see that literally it might be different for some of us, but this little zone over here, that little imbalance, basically, that's what I'm looking to target my entry. And then the stop is 50 pips, and then 150 for the TP, so 1 to 3.
You have it, Chad. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it all. Let's just do this quickly. All right. So Jeff, last one, brother.
Yeah.
It's been good. All the New York streams. Again, I think the laughs, the fun times, the pips. But again, we're gonna wish you the best on your new start, your journey now, bro. Make the most of it. I know you're gonna absolutely kill at it. And again, I'm sure we'll see Jev back here a few more times. Obviously, again, 11th of July already, first off the 24-hour stream. Jev will begin his Asia session. But other than that, thanks for everything, brother.
Nah, likewise, Geeks, Chris. It's honored to be here. It has really grown a lot. A lot of my confidence has literally skyrocketed. Like, words can't describe it, man. Words can't describe how grateful I am for the opportunity Chris gave us at this office, for being on the streams, and the knowledge you and Chris have passed on to me. Super grateful for it, and I wouldn't exchange it for anything else. So, yeah.
Awesome, brother. Awesome. But yeah, guys, I think that is it for the stream. That's Jev's last one. And we're gonna leave it at that. But again, you guys will see him there. So as always, Chad, thank you to you. Thank you for the Chad. It's great to be back as well. We're gonna see you guys again tomorrow. We did a little break even today, but that doesn't dishearten us. We'll be back and better. So peace and love, guys. See you guys tomorrow. See you on the flip side to many more pips. And again, don't forget to tell somebody you love them. Peace and love, guys.
Check your
Cheers.
chat.